What's always helped me is knowing that God is still there. God is still there despite my mistakes. God is still there despite my troubles. God is still there despite my failures. God is still there despite how the world feels about me. God is still there. And I want to tell you right now, God is still there in your life. You might not feel like it. You might look at circumstances and say, God doesn't care about me because look at my circumstances, or God doesn't care about me because I'm lonely. If God cared about me, why would I be going through this? And listen, I don't know why you're going through this, but I do know this, that what you bring yourself to, or what God allows you to be brought to, he will always bring you through. And it doesn't always look like ease. It doesn't always look like simple. It doesn't always look like black and white. But I will tell you, he is bringing you through. And a lot of times we're always focusing on like what's wrong in our life, that we don't even realize what's right in our life. I had a speaking engagement the other day, and a person told me and said, Trent, I really needed your message on perspective because I have a lot of clouds in my life. It's hard for me to see the sun. It's hard for me to see the light. All I see is darkness. It's like I have this big black cloud that's covering my life. But yesterday, when you spoke about perspective, and I got a choice with my perspective, and it made me realize this, and this is a person talking to me, said, Trent, it made me realize that my perspective is my black cloud. My perspective is keeping this permanent black cloud over my life where everywhere I go, it's like that cartoon where the cloud, the rainstorm is just following you. Like even on Mario Kart, when you're playing Mario Kart, it's like following you around as you're driving. She said, that's what I feel like, because my perspective of woe is me, my perspective of God doesn't love me, my perspective of all these things. And I said, listen, rightfully so. When you're going through things, it's hard to have faith. Let's be real. I know some of us are faith warriors and we have it all together. But for the majority of us, sometimes it's just hard because we're human beings and we trust what we see so much. We trust what we feel so much. We trust what we experience so much. And you got to sit here and remind yourself that God is bigger than your experiences. God is bigger than what you're feeling. God is bigger than what you're going through. God is bigger than anything that tries to come against you. And I know it's easier said than done, or easier said than actually believing, but you got to believe that, because that's the only way your situation turns around. That's the only way that you get out of what you're going through. And I told her, I said, man, these are words that I live by, and I want to share with you guys. This is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I want to share this with you, because one thing I know is true is that everybody on this live, everybody that's watching me right now on replay, everybody that you're going to encounter today, we all go through something. It might be a small something, it might be a big something. The thing that links us together as humans is that we all are human beings, and we all have our struggles. We all have our troubles, whether they're big or small, whether they're few or many. We all are going through something, going to go through something, or we went through something. That's what makes us all alike. And when you sit here and you think about that, just like as a humanity tip, and you sit back and say, man, that person I'm judging, man, I don't know what they're going through. I don't know what they will go through. I don't know what they've been through. All that person, I'm jealous of all their blessings. I shouldn't be jealous of it because that's really blocking my blessings. But who knows what's in front of them? Who knows what they went through to get to what they actually have? So I think as humans, just as a side note that can connect us more, is just sitting here and thinking, when you look at a person and say, man, they're probably going through something. They probably went through something, or they're probably going to go through something. And it should bring compassion in your heart. And that's what makes us all alike as human beings. You know what I mean? What makes us all alike. But I want to say this, and I'll get off of here. One thing that's helped me in my mental health journey, one thing that's helped me in my life, one thing that helped me when there's clouds, right? There's cloudy days. And I have my cloudy days, y'all. I don't care how much I come on here and speak inspiration and life into you. I have my cloudy days too. You know what I mean? More often than I would like. I have my cloudy days. It's like I live in Seattle where it's raining almost every day. But on a serious note, one thing that I tell myself, this is a phrase that I live by, and I want to give it to you today. And I hope it helps you. I always tell myself, and I told this lady this, I said, it could be worse, but it will get better. It could be worse, but it will get better. And I know the it could be worse part doesn't make you feel better about your situation, but it's true. It could be worse. right? This person's living situation wasn't the best, but at least they had a living situation. This person's housing situation wasn't the best, but at least they had a house. You know, my health with my leg isn't the best, but at least I can walk a little bit. It could always be worse. And instead of saying it can get better, because to me that's a hopeless plea, we don't make hopeless pleas when we know God got us. We make confident statements. We don't make hopeless pleas. A lot of us, we make hopeless pleas, like we pray with hopelessness. It can, I hope, and I love the word hope. I get hope, but sometimes our hope is not confident hope. It's insecure hope. It's hope that doesn't really tie into belief. Doesn't really tie into belief, but when our hope is seeming in God, it's confident hope. We make confident statements. We don't say it can get better. We say it will get better. Because I'm telling you right now in your life, if you really embrace everything you're going through and realizing it doesn't define you, realizing that there's always a new day, a new beginning, realizing that the tide always changes, realizing that things will change, no storm lasts forever, it will get better in your life. Now, everything might not be better, but it will get better. You know, maybe the better today is you just having more peace in this moment. Maybe the circumstances are the same, but you have more peace in this moment. Maybe the better today is you feel more rested. Maybe the better today is that thing that used to have so much power over you doesn't have as much power over you. Maybe that's the better. Right? Maybe it's the relationship that's been struggling. Maybe it's still struggling, but not struggling as much as it was. That's the it will get better. And if we fall in love with that, if we put our faith in that statement, it will get better. It is going to get better. It is, even taking it a step further, it is getting better. I believe we activate our brain to focus on the good, to focus on the progression instead of the bad. We activate our brain, we activate our mind, we activate our faith. We shift our perspective from our prison to our power. We shift our perspective from what's going wrong in our life to what's getting better in our life. And I'm a human being just like you, my friend. I wear this hat all the time because it reminds me to always live in the, it is getting better. It can get better. It is getting better. It will get better. Not it can, my bad. It will get better. And that has helped my life so much. And I make that statement almost every day because I'm no different than you. I have my struggles. I have my worries. I have my doubts. Even as confident as I am when I come on these lives, I'm just like you. I worry about my kids. I worry about this world. I worry about the little things. But me falling in love with it is getting better has changed my life drastically. And it's helped me to experience more peace in my life. And it's showed me and taught me, and I hope it helps you too. Instead of focusing on the big things that are going wrong, what if I told you if we focus on the small things that are going right, those small things actually have more power, actually are more useful, actually serve your soul more than those big things that are going wrong. And I'm not saying be a robot and you can just turn off and ignore the big things. But I do know, even in the midst of clouds, the sun still shines through. And clouds move. They move. And I believe whatever is going on in your life, it will move. I believe that cloud of depression will move. I believe that cloud of heartbreak will move. I believe that cloud of sickness will move. Don't carry the storm with you. Experience the storm, but don't carry it with you. It's not meant for you to carry. I had a good friend that said this quote. So the mountains that come into our life aren't meant for us to carry. They're there for us to climb. Keep climbing. Because I believe your breakthrough is near. Just as the sun right now, right in this moment, you could probably see it on my face, is breaking through those clouds. Your deliverance. This is a moment right here, man. Your deliverance is breaking through your depression. Your confidence is breaking through your fear. You're healing. You're healing, my friend. Is breaking through your hurt. Your power is breaking through your pain. Your breakthrough is coming. And just remember, the sun is always there. Like I say at the end of every single video, it all starts with you. I'm so proud of you. Proud of you for not giving up. Proud of you for fighting. I'm proud of you for keeping confident hope even in the most hopeless moments. I'm proud of you for being a warrior in your war. And not too many people know how hard that war is for you, but I do. And I salute you.